Guys, many people have been asking the question, did Don Jazzy sold out part of Afrobeat? That is the question, because remember that Don Jazzy actually sold out Mavin's 51% stake to Universal Music Group, and a lot of people are saying that is a good expansion to an extent, because Don Jazzy still remains the autonomous decision maker that makes decision in terms of artists, signing of artists, and the rest on that record label. But what Universal Music Group they are doing is distribution and getting a lot of money from that. That is what a lot of persons are saying. But to an extent, a lot of people are saying, you know what? What about Fela? If Fela had sold his catalogs, I think a lot of things would have been ups and down for the Nigerian music industry right now, more than this we are really experiencing. That is what a lot of persons are really saying, and we need to understand it from that point of view. But what is your own submission about it? I feel that Don Jazzy, to an extent, wanted to expand the frontiers of his record label and also influence the African music industry to an extent. Don Jazzy Mavin's record is one of the most successful record label in Africa, and we have to give it up for that. But this guy needs a lot of financial support, a lot of financial muscle to actually move forward and expand the horizon of his artist, and decided to sell out major stake of that record label. It's no longer 50-50. That is something we are really getting to understand. Nigerian rappers, they need to actually sit up, because these guys are killing the genre. That is something I kind of understand. A lot of them are singing Afrobeat instead of doing rap. I understand that you guys need to pay your bills, but you have to streamline everything. You have to understand that you can still do rap and then employ the services of Afrobeat stars to do the chorus for you. That happened to Ice Prince, Oleku, where Brimo did the chorusing and Ice Prince rapped to an extent. And right now, many of them, the likes of Ice Prince and a lot of others like Zlatan Ibile, they are jumping on Afrobeat more than the rap and forgetting about the culture. This is killing rap in Nigeria. When you look at the rap landscape in Africa right now, Nigeria is behind a bit. That is something you need to understand. You talk about the likes of South Africa, Ghana, you talk about even Kenya right now. We got an artist called Calligraph. I want to advise that guy. He needs to focus on telling African story rather than sounding more Westerner. That is something I kind of advise. But Nigerians, they need to, fall back into their culture. The likes of Emma Abaga, the likes of Vector, the likes of Nitisi Ikechukwu, and a lot of others, Latani Bile, Ice Prince, a lot of guys, they need to actually fall back into the culture and make it great again. What is your own take about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. There is a song coming our way, Tyler featuring Thames, that is going to hit so hard, and it's dropping on Friday. A lot of people are really waiting for these songs to drop anytime soon. What is your own take on that kind of combo? I want you to put that in the comment section. Guys, I want you to listen to the CEO of Afrima and get to understand the big story around it. This guy came out to talk about how Americans didn't support the music industry in Nigeria earlier, and now they are coming out to say they support it. These guys are pure business people, and we need to understand that from a dynamic point of view.
Everything that's happening to their career now, everything that's happening to Afrobeats now, the Americans didn't play a role in it. Sorry, I remember when I started African music years ago, and I listened to 15 years ago, radio stations that have to beg for an interview. I've been going to one of them, I'm not going to mention them. I went to one of these radio station diners, and I was bringing a big artist, a very big artist from Africa. We just need to get on air. Give us a day, we won't call you back. And the next day I kept calling, phone kept going to voicemail, and I knew there's a problem.
What are your own takes about that? If you don't invest yourself in your music industry and don't become successful, these Americans are not really interested, because they want where they can get their money back. That is something you need to understand. So we are really getting our music industry right, and we have to use that, to command a lot of respect around the world. Guys, many people are speaking about the fear of the Grammys killing local awards in Africa. The likes of Adesope and Shaun spoke about that, like the headies, the take on the headies and the Grammy, how Nigerian government sent representations at the Grammy. Let's catch a glimpse.
Why are we bringing the edits back? I realize, see, when you're doing something for the people, and it's sacrifice, it's not for yourself. You have to listen to the people. They said they want the awards back home. There was no argument we didn't sell. If the award was in Nigeria, it would have died. If we didn't take it out of Nigeria, it would have died. So it was like we wanted to keep it alive. Right now, the biggest support we've had in the last 2 or 3 years is the US government, US consulate.
US consulate.
They throw a party for us, they support the awards, they give our guys visas, they come to the eddies, the ambassador, the consul general, everything. The next support we got was 2022 when the governor of Lagos State actually really supported the award. He also had event for us and he also came to Atlanta. But that was it. That was it. So until we realize that we have to continue to support our own and build our own home and bring the world to see
the need for us to focus on our own platforms that understand our culture, understand our music, will be voted by ourselves, and would understand the impact that the musicians and the music has made. I think emotionally, that's why we reacted the way we reacted instantly after the awards were announced. But now that the dust has settled, we celebrate Tyler, and now it's time to celebrate our own.
In the quest for international recognition, it's crucial not to overlook Africa's vibrant musical heritage. Nigeria has been effectively showcased on the global stage by established awards institutions, playing a significant role in the continent's acclaimed music industry. It's essential to support these homegrown entities to nurture musical progress and preserve our rich traditions for generations.
On this, it's like we seeking Western validation, and this is not helpful for our music industry, and a lot of people are not really comfortable with that. What is your own take about that? Don't fail to leave that in the comment section. There is a kind of confusion in Afrobeat. A lot of people are defining Afrobeat based on their own opinion. Even the Grammy Academy on their platform defined Afrobeat in a certain perspective, and that is not really sitting well with a lot of persons, while some persons are sitting that well. The likes of Burna Boy came out to say Afrobeat is one person, that is a person of Fela. If you are not doing the likes of Fela songs, you are not doing Afrobeat. What we have is a fusion, infusing different sounds into Afrobeat and calling it Afrobeat. So we can use that to compete for other categories. And Davido actually came out to say, you know what? Afrobeat is a sound or a name or nomenclature used to describe or classify African artists. Do you quite agree with Davido? I want you to put that in the comment section. Right now, a lot of people are speaking up on social media saying that yes, the proposed Lagos Arena of 12,000 capacity is actually too small to an extent. We have to go global. We have to expand it to 20,000 capacity, because when we do that, Lagos becomes a destination for most African music kind of entertainers around the world, and also world music destination. That is something. The likes of Kanye West actually listed Lagos as among his tour states, and a lot of people are really excited at that. But Lagos Arena should be expanded. That is what I feel to an extent, and they should involve stakeholders, kind of major industry players to actually put in investment into that, and they will get their money back. Because right now, as we speak, entertainment in Nigeria, or the music industry in Nigeria, is about $4 billion industry, which is to be expanded to about $14 billion industry by 2025. That is a big jump. at a time like this. Many people are really confused about this and saying that should Nigerian music industry be supported by the government, because anything where the government put hand, some people know they like them. That is what a lot of persons are saying. I think to an extent, Nigerian government should support the music industry, but they should remove their hand from the control of the music industry. That is where they will kill the music industry. They should allow a level playing field for the music industry, allow people to take advantage of the infrastructures they produce. By now, we should have been talking about world-class studio being built in Nigeria, although they are trying to do that in J-Town. I think, or I hope, it will be successful at the end of the day. What are your own takes about this? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.